and mathematics with at least 70%. Fine. So this is the first thing for the criteria. About age, you must be completed 16 years and should not complete 19 years. So your age must be in between 16 to 19. Fine. So if you are in between this age, if you have this much percentage, then you have satisfied two eligibility conditions, right? Next, which is very important in this particular case, right? That is, it depends on the JEE score, right? So here, see, here there will be no written exam, right? In this case, so you have to upload your 12th marks, right? JEE score, fine, and the certificates of these corresponding exams as proof, right? 12 pass certificate and mark certificate, and then JEE score certificate. Depending on your JEE score, because this percentage, which is 70, only those who are securing 70, only these are eligible to fill the form. Therefore, this is the criteria. Now, depending on the JEE score, right, you will be called for interview. That is SSB interview. Fine. So here, always keep in mind, you have a option, right, or one more alternative to become the officer in Navy, right, after 10+2, right, that is after passing your 12. So for that, you must have to have the science, that to be with maths and physics. Nowadays, most of the students have a phobia of maths, right? Then this would be the case. Then you must be in between age of 16 to 19 years. You must have appeared for JEE exam, right? Probably you must have scored good in the JEE, and while filling the form, you need to have your certificates of 12 pass and the JEE score. So you will always fill a form, and depending on your score, you will be selected or rejected. If you are selected, then you will get an email or SMS, right? And you will be called for interview, which is of SSB interview. This is very simple process. So one more option you do have. Now see, if you are focused, right, doesn't matter that you will not I think it is not for me, in my opinion, it is not for the army. Technically entry is for Navy, as far as I know, right? In recent years, if it would have changed, though, then I'm not aware about it. But as far as I'm aware, so it is for Navy only, right? So that's the reason it is called, it has a specific name, Navy Technically Entry, right? So that is the case. So in this particular case, you must have, then physical standards, same, right? 157.5 centimeter height, right? 6x6, 6x9. That must be your eyesight, right? So this would be the case. Now see, one more thing, right? There are two things which I haven't discussed till now, which are again common. that I will discuss. First thing is unmarried, right? It is not only for this particular, right? This is not a case only for this. It is case for OTA. It is case for what we can say IMA. It is case for Indian Naval Academy. It is also the case for Indian Air Force Academy, which we have to see. Right? You must be unmarried at all. Right? Only thing is that for women, right, which are widows or divorcee. Divorcee, again, only divorcee and not remarried. Right? Then and then she will be eligible. Right? Widow and divorcee. Only these two categories are eligible. This is for OTA. Right? And for rest of the all entries, you must be unmarried. Always keep in mind. So those who wanted to become army officer or let's say commission officer in Indian Armed Forces, they must have they must thought that they will not get married at least completing their age of 25 years, because that is the last option. Right? Probably I wish every one of you get enter into NDA. That is the most straightforward and highly beneficial path. Right? So I think I don't see anything better than that. Right? But if sometimes what happens, unfortunately, on the day of exam, at the time of interview, right, there might be some of the problems. So you will get a next chance, right? That next chance may be next NDA or either of these exams. Fine. So, but my suggestion is that next 2 years you must prepare passionately so that you will get placed at least one of these. Right. So there are 3-4 entries even after 12. Right. So you can have NDA is there, technical entry is there, that OTA is there, right? So hopeful that it may get revoked, right, by the time of completion of your 12th. So 2 years have to pass, and who knows, someone new will come in, right? So because now this particular CDS is thinking something else, right? So that see, in the world there are only two countries who can secure their borders. First is USA and second is, I think, Israel, Israel. And now third country is becoming, that is India. Like, who can secure their all the borders? Rather, we have entered very recently in that category, right? So from any side, nobody can enter in our country. Right? That means we can have a foolproof border securities after these two countries. And now this has to be equipped, right? So recently, you must have seen there is inclusion of a BSF batch or BSF division of girls, right? So it was a miracle for most of the citizens, right? So they wonder that, oh, now ladies are also in the BSF. So yes, and so already we have crossed the things, or what we can consider the particular word. But now these slogans have been now thrown away, and we are moving through us, right? Moving through these things to a development. No, see, one more thing. Do you know from Nepal and Bhutan, there are cadets who can enter into NDA, and even they need not need the certificates, right? Certificate of what you can consider. If any of the document is there from they are citizen of either of these two countries, right? So nothing is being asked. Even there are some cadets who will be entering, or every year who will enter to the NDA from from Africa continent, right? Such as, I think, Kenya, Uganda, such countries are there. From there, the candidates or the cadets are coming to NDA. right? So that doesn't matter. So we are providing training to such uh, countries people are, right? So I think a few years back, the cadets from Bangladesh were also allowed. So that was the case, right? So here, what I want to tell you is unmarried, right? This is the first thing, right? And I forgot what was the next point. There were 2 points. Yes, it is. Right. Earlier, we hadn't have that much attention, right? But after 2005, 6, we started to pay the attention on these two countries' borders as well, right? So earlier that was "Aao jao ghar tumhara," but now it is not. Everyone is being checked, right? So that would be no. See, only fencing doesn't matter, right? That is the beauty. What I said, right? Do you know one more thing? Actually, we are looking for these countries' borders. So we are taking care of these countries' borders, right? So see, having fencing is a very costly issue. Very recently, we have had some metal fencing on the border of Bangladesh as well as Pakistan. So it has spent, I think, more than 50,000 crores. See, spending 50,000 crores, and in these days, it is very difficult. So that is the case, which we cannot afford. Right. One more thing, always keep in mind. Uh, for children's, I think there might be vacancies, right? There might be vacancies. As I said here, widows, right? So widows or the divorcees. Divorcees is different thing. Widows of uh, what we can consider widows of the army personnel, right? They have reservation, right? And very recently from I think Kolhapur or widow means vidhva. Right? So in that particular case, I think Colonel, I forgot his name, from Kolhapur. Colonel, he was a colonel, and uh, he lost his life. Right? Maybe Puri, right? So his wife got, yes, Mahadik, exactly. So Colonel Santosh Mahadik was his wife got commissioned, right? Recently, she got placed as lieutenant, right? So that was a reserve. See, having been reserved is different case, and trying to achieve it is different case. It is always important. Fine. So, is there any? Okay, you have people. I don't know. Recently, I haven't seen the syllabus of. If it is, then it is good. Why there is no much number of women soldier in Indian Defence Services? From where can women become can come or join Indian Army or Navy or Air Force? For Air Force, it is there, right? For Army, no other way than OTA till now. But what I said, this CDS is also thinking on that particular thing, right? See, there are there are some things what I wanted to convey. You know, as far as OTA Gaya is concerned, in that particular case, it might be a real case that most of the seats may get vacant. That means what? The aspirants, I will put a word, serious aspirants, right, to be the commission officer in the Indian Armed Forces are lagging, because nowadays you are having very good career opportunities elsewhere than armed forces, right? So either it must have in your blood, right, or your genes are prepared only for that. So these are the two things. That's what I call passion. Fine. So no, I think Akshay I have also said that in NDA no reservation is there. Right? As far as I know, no reservation is there. Fine. Maybe in JDs, apart from commissioned officers, you might be seeing a kind of reservation, sort of. But as far as army is concerned, nothing is there. Do you know there are only a few institutes in India where at all there is no reservation, whether it is depending on caste or whether it is depending on the sex, right? So gender wise and caste wise reservation are not there. That is Indian Armed Forces and BRC, Baba Atomic Research Center, right? So nowhere that is being done. So have you seen that if you are from so and so caste, you will be having that much? No, it is not there, right? So these are the two things. I think then like HBNI is also there, right? You see, SSB, for SSB, there are two kinds of tests. I will not tell you everything in this particular case because first, let's understand the complete structure. So whenever you will be having certain things in your pocket, then and then you should think, in my opinion, about SSB. That doesn't mean that you should not do anything which is required for SSB, but don't think too much for that extreme, right? Yes. So there are only two. SSB is be divided into always into two things. First is the intelligence test, and second is the psychological test. How intelligent you are, and psychologically whether you are suitable or appropriate for Indian Armed Forces or not. So these two steps are always included, or SSB is divided into these two things. That will further divided into subsections. That would be different case. Fine. So some other day we will also go through or we will make a session on that SSB. Fine. Anyway, in this discussion, I forgot what was the next point I wanted to tell you about this particular thing. Anyway, I will leave this space here. I may get remembered it. So you should not be married, right? So you have to be unmarried for these entries. Fine. So this is about the case. Now the last one, I think, which I should tell, that is it. Called Indian Air Force Academy. Indian Air Force Academy, right? Again, the name of the place is Dundigal, which is at Hyderabad, right, in Telangana. So this is again established in 1969. Fine. And in 1993, the Women Cadets Induction right? So this is under the great visionary Mr. Sharad Pawar, who had included this particular first batch. So in 1993, when he became the defense minister, so he started including women in the Indian Armed Forces, and that is being continued. Right. So established in 1969. Now, what is the purpose of this one? So this academy provides a training to every branch of Air Force in a single roof, right? So what this every branch is? So this branch can be, first can be pilot, second can be groundman, right, and third can be technical. third can be technical. So this is the thing which you can have for your these are called the branches of Indian Air Force. Now, obviously, how you enter in this particular academy. So, what are the ways of admission? So, again, three ways. First, through NDA, right? That is, you will be completing your 2.5 years training at the NDA, and you will come for next 1.5 years training at Indian Air Force Academy. Second is through CDS, right? CDS exam. Again, this is only for main, keep in mind. Fine. Obviously, this is also for main. CDS. Now, as far as CDS is concerned, so physical standards get changed here, and that is particularly the height. So you must have at least 162 centimeter height. 157, 157.5, 162, and 152 for women. Right. So for these three armed forces, that is for Army 157 through CDS. For Navy, it should be 157.5, and for Air Force, it is 162 centimeter. The same, the rest of the things are same. Written exam and SSB, right, through CDS. Right, this will be the thing. Third entry here is, right, that will tell you about this particular case, which is called AFCAT. Right, like as for Navy, the Navy technical entry is there, right? So here it is AFCAT. So this AFCAT is for both girls and boys, right? So what is AFCAT? AFCAT is Air Force Common Admission Test, right? It is Common Admission Test. Now, if you consider the thing in this particular entry, right, which you can consider, right? So the candidates who must have, okay. Again, it is for the flying duty, right? So you can consider it is equivalent to 10+2 level of Navy technical entry, right? So you must have scored 60% marks, right? See, that was aggregate, huh? In earlier case, 70% was aggregate. Here, 60% in each maths and physics. You have scored 90 in maths and 55 in physics, you are not eligible. You have to score at least 60 in each of these two subjects, right, at 10+2. And at, this is not 10+2 entry, right? It is obviously the entry after graduation, right? But at 10+2, you must have maths, physics scored with 60%, and also you must have a UG degree, that is, you must be graduated with the 60%, right? 60%. Now see, so if you must have 10+2 in maths and physics, then probably you must be having science for your graduation, right? So I again suggest, if someone think that science is difficult, you should not think like that way. You should not leave the science. You must study with the science. So this is the thing, and the rest of the things which are same, right, as the physical standard and kind of thing, right? That would be the same. Only thing is that here plus point is here both girls and boys are allowed, right? So Air Force Common Admission Test, it is for the flying duties. So you can have this particular way, right, through which you can enter into the okay, I will tell one more thing. I will write it here. So age limit is in between 20 to 24 years. Keep in mind. Fine. So this will be the one more thing. If someone is already the commercial pilot, right, who has a license of commercial pilot and who want to enter into Indian Air Force Academy, then for him the age limit is 26 years. It is extendable for 2 more years, right? So that can be. Now this is for flying entry, right? So see here the name is, okay, I will write it. I will write the complete name. Air Force Common Admission Test. Now see, common admission test means what? You are taking the candidates for flying duty, right? So whatever I said, so for flying duty it is 20 to 24 years, right? Education is same, but age limit is, right? And for commercial license it is 26 years. Fine. Now this would be the, let's say, entry A. Second thing, as we have 3 branches, right? So second, here you can have, second one is the ground entry, right, or ground duty. Fine. So for them, you have a age limit of 20 to 26 years. Fine. So again, same case, you should not marry, right, below 25 years if you are. So that would be the case is necessary in this particular entries. So I think it's all about the training institutes. I will call them as pre-commissioned institutes or commissioned institutes. Apart from these, there are certain other institutes, right? Because our heading was defense training institutes. So whatever the institutes till now we have discussed, that were only how to become the commissioned officer or how to enter into the Indian Armed Forces, right, as an officer, right? So this would be the case. Apart from this, there are certain other institutes which are providing you the training even after becoming the commission officer, right, or further training. So that we may see maybe in the next session or some other session. So I think no, it is not exactly commission officers, right? So it depends on, but you get a chance through departmental exams to be a commission officer. Right? Ground duty to look after everything related to aircrafts, whatever may be for grounds. You know, while before flying the aircraft, right, there are certain signals which are always being provided by this particular case. See, obviously, I always say that it is very difficult for me to select only one among the given, but I will tell you that see, high risk, high reward. So you yourself find out where is the high risk and where is the what we can say, the high reward. Fine. So let's hear. Yes.
ने कहा था कि 10+2 में 60% चाहिए.
Yes.
तो सर तब तो हमारी एज 19 इयर्स होगी और फिर आपने बताया कि फ्लाइंग ड्यूटी में 20 से ऊपर वाले ही कैडेट्स लगते हैं, तो सर हम एक साल क्या करेंगे?
No, so you have heard half. So what I said, 10+2 60%, right, in maths, and you must have a graduation of 3 years. Got it? So it is not 10+2 entry. It is after that. Yes, but at 10+2 you must have maths and physics with 60% separately, but you must be a graduate. for these APCAT.
सर ग्रेजुएशन किसमें फॉर इन विच
Obviously, if you are having the physics and chemistry, physics and maths, it will be science, most preferred one, right?
एंड सर एनी एंट्रेंस एग्जाम लाइक जेडब्ल्यू और नीट और समथिंग एल्स सीईटी और
For
ऑल दैट
what? For
फॉर दिस सर
APCAT?
यस
For
सर
APCAT or what?
यस
No,
सर
see,
फॉर
for
एफगेट
no, for APCAT it is not. See, APCAT is after graduation. Try to understand it. I haven't read it, but I said it. Right. So that was the case. So you need not to have JE or the triple, what you can consider. So it is not. That is the only case for Navy.
Sir, can you give me the marks for NEET in Navy? For after how much marks we will get selected or called
No,
for
I have
interview?
these are the very I can say recent details, and every time you have to check it. To be frank, I haven't checked it. What is the cutoff of JE, so that you will get entered into it, right? So that needs to be checked. Personally, I haven't.
Sir, may I ask you one more question?
Yes. Go ahead.
Sir, the syllabus of NDA and NA examination is same or something else, or means
It's
different?
same.
Same.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, if no queries, then I will stop here. I think we are also approaching the end of the session. Okay, Rushikesh sir, battery is getting down. Okay, let's stop. Now I will quit the meeting, I think, if nothing is there. So see you tomorrow. Oh, I think